Do you know what MrBeast's least viewed video is? Yeah, he's the most viewed creator on the platform, gets billions of views, and rivals most A-list celebrities, so the question of what his least viewed video is, I'd say is one that's pretty interesting. Except, whatever answer you give me will likely be wrong. You see, if you scroll down now, you'll see that the least viewed video has 62,000 views. But so does the one above that, and the one above that, and the one above that, and yeah, it keeps going. As of recording, 172 of MrBeast's videos are in the 62,000 range. For reference, there are 944 videos on his entire channel, meaning close to 20% of MrBeast's videos have 62,000 views. The only runner-up whenever it comes to condensed view count is at 63,000 views with 11. So what, does MrBeast buy his channel or something to keep the minimum video at 62,000 views? MrBeast view buy confirmed, oh my gosh. Yeah, if he did that, that would be the title and thumbnail. So what is it then? Why do so many of his videos have 62,000 views? Well, I think to get to the bottom of this, it helps to actually look at the view graph over time. What we find while looking at these is that they all basically get a consistent and steady stream of views across the years. But an interesting note is that when you look at the graphs, anytime there's a spike, it's almost immediately preceded by a flattening of views. That's our first clue. Our second clue comes from this. You see, these are the views on what YouTube currently shows as MrBeast's least viewed video. But if you click on the very next video in the list, it technically has fewer views. You see, YouTube doesn't immediately update these lists, with it typically taking a day or two to update them and reflect the actual view count. However, this can also show us that for some reason, the video that's listed as the least viewed is getting slightly more views than videos that aren't listed as the least viewed. And I think that's the last clue we need to find the real reason. You see, I'm not the first person to check what MrBeast's least viewed video is. I'm sure not everyone has, but even if 0.1% of MrBeast's massive audience has wondered that and gone through the effort of scrolling down to see what his least viewed video is and watched it, then that's hundreds of thousands of views. But seeing as the least viewed video constantly changes, the views begin to become evenly distributed at the bottom. But as the average rises, more and more videos get caught into this loop. A few months ago, when I found this phenomenon, his lowest viewed videos were at 59,000 views, and I was able to find a Reddit post from a few months before that had it even lower. This explains both the constant growth in views and the spikes and dips in views, as if a video happens to get a couple extra views than average, it will fall out of this loop and therefore it will get fewer views until the loop eventually catches up again, putting it at the bottom and starting this cycle over. It's not view bots, it's just curious people wanting to see what the least viewed video of the largest channel on this platform is. And seeing as MrBeast has uploaded so many videos over the years, many of which being not of the highest quality, the only way many of these videos are going to get views is through people doing this. The algorithm likely hasn't pushed many of these videos to a single person since the day they were uploaded. It's also interesting to note that there likely aren't many other channels, if any, that have a phenomenon like this. MrBeast's channel just happens to have the perfect mix of a large enough audience for this phenomenon to be noticeable while having just the right amount of low quality videos to where they'll only be seen through this method, while not having so many that it's impossible to scroll to the bottom. In other words, this is probably the only case where a YouTuber can have such flat views across such a large chunk of videos on their channel. So I guess the answer to what is MrBeast's least viewed video is all of them. Every single one of them, and in a few months, probably all of these too. And as I seem to have been the one to find this phenomenon, I guess I also get to name it, so say hello to the beasty snowball phenomenon. I don't know, I'm not good with names. If you find any other channel that has this, feel free to let me know because I would be extremely interested. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe for daily uploads, and I will see you tomorrow! Oh, I got MrBeast in the title and thumbnail. Do I get a billion views now?